This is the 23rd video on the wargaming of Napoleon's Waterloo campaign. And this is a game by... I keep forgetting the damn name. Wargame Design Studio. Excellent game. And it includes territory beyond Napoleon's 4 battles in the Waterloo campaign, which were Quatre Bras, Linné, Waterloo, of course, and Wavre. The map goes all the way up to Brussels and all the way down to Charleroi on the French-Belgian border. So, we are at June 15th, 1815, 9:15 p.m. It's the day before the Battle of Quatre Bras, I believe. It's turn 44 out of 388. You heard right. We're doing the whole enchilada. And it's the French movement phase, or the continuation of it. But it's night, and visibility is 1 hex. And at night, if you move or fight, you accrue fatigue points. And fatigue points are bad news at night because whichever one of those things you do, you incur 50 fatigue points. So if you move and fire, that's 100 fatigue points. And there are cutoffs to the fatigue points into different levels, and at each level you lose combat effectiveness and your morale. So the cutoffs are basically a low fatigue is in the 200s, medium fatigue is in the 3 to 500s, and high fatigue is above 600. So with 1 turn of movement and firing, you're probably going to incur 100 fatigue points. So you don't want to do that if you don't have to. And basically, I just stop moving and fighting unless I'm forced into it, because it is really difficult to recover fatigue during daylight hours because of all the noise and movements and everything. So you recover fatigue at night, but if you're fighting at night, you're not going to recover fatigue. So the wild card here is a normal player, let's say, won't attack at night and he won't move at night, but that player is not a robot. And we're dealing with artificial intelligence, and anything can happen. It attacks at night. It moves at night, and night is a scary time for the French. So anyway, with that being said, let us continue with the game. So I'm going to pull out the timer here. And I don't think I'm going to pull out, I'm going to indicate any terrain. It's probably unnecessary because we're not going to be doing any maneuvering, but we'll see what happens with the Prussians. Now let's go down here. Here is Charleroi. We had a terrific fight. I basically virtually destroyed the Prussian army, but for some strange reason, the British, a significant portion of the British army circled around here, cavalry, infantry, and artillery, and is to the south here. In fact, last seen right in this area. And I evacuated this area here and had a defensive position here because I feel they'll probably come up through here and try to interdict this road. So these guys are all in square, and there's artillery with them. So If he tries to pass them, he'll probably be attacked. So we'll see what happens here. So French movement. We will go on with the next phase. Oh, I get some units. This is Van Damme's corps, and he's still getting units. Nobody else is, but he is. He's the last one on the battlefield, I guess. So with that, we'll go on to Allied defensive fire. Oh, see, we've got some over here. French offensive fire, well, it's cavalry, but as you can see, I'm going to have to move the cavalry because he incurred 50 fatigue points for that. French melee, nope. Allied movement. Okay, let's see if any units pop up. We're playing fog of war, so French units can only see what is next to them because that's the visibility. They can't see anything else. So you see that circle, that blue circle? That means he's moving troops, and a lot of them it looks like. So they're going to pop up. Oh, there goes a furnace. They're going to pop up here if they get next to me. They don't have to necessarily get next to me. So whatever the visibility is, those are the units. If your units can see them, then you can see them. If your units cannot, like they're behind forest or in a low area, then you cannot see them. It's the same thing for AI. So right now it looks like I can see 3 units here. And this is, for reference purposes, Quatre Bras up here. I should turn on the map labels there, so you can see where we are. It's Quatre Bras battlefield. That's where my spearhead is. So where are we here? Allied movement. See, they're doing a lot of movement. Otherwise it would be concluded. But see that little blue circle in the left corner means they're moving. So he's moving a lot of stuff. It could get scary here. And this is a battalion in line. Fortunately, he's disordered, but he can still do some damage if he gets next to me. And I'm sure he's going to try to get next to me. I still can't see those, well. Ah, damn, he's moving a lot of stuff. It's all getting fatigue, whatever he moves. Oh, look it. He popped up down here. This is my scout. So he's coming up this road here because he, where was he? There's another scout of mine here. Where was he? See, there's my road going north to Quatre Bras. So he came up from this direction. Boy, I don't know where the hell he was. He came up from this area right here. We were fighting here. We had a pretty big fight here. So he came up here and he's looking to cut the road. Alright, now we've gone into the next phase, French defensive fire. I'm not going to have any. Allied offensive fire. Okay, he got 6 men there. He got 8 men there. Congratulations, he racked up 100. He's He's got a melee. He's going to melee that cavalry. Shit. He knocked the shit out of him. Got 100 men. He's disordered, of course. So am I. French movement now. Okay, I'm going to have to move. He's disordered, so he moves at half value, which is a good thing, because that means it's going to take him a long time to get to my line. So we're disordered already, and see, we've got 733 fatigue points. That's a lot. So I'm going to see if I can move. Can I turn? You get a zone of control in your frontal hex and a hex on each side. So I'm going to turn. So I have a zone of control up here and up here. A zone of control means he's going to end his movement when he hits that zone of control. Okay, we're going to go up the road here. You can see all these units I have on the road. Up to Quatre Bras. And this guy's disordered. So we're going to move away from him. These guys don't have any fatigue, and they're Lancer units. Very powerful. So what do I want to do with these guys? They're kind of wasted here, but they threaten him. I've got cavalry coming up. Let's back up the road here. Geez, he's disordered. These guys are all disordered. How do they get disordered? Climbing up this hill? Maybe. Well, I'm going to move them out of the way so they can recover. They're pretty good morale, so they should recover on their own. Get them out of the way where he can't see them. And these guys too. This guy's disordered. What to do with this guy? Well, we're going to move him up here out of the way. Oh shit, my finger slipped. God damn it. I moved right into him again. Jesus Christ. Why me? Why me? Okay, I can't do anything else because once you hit a zone of control, you're locked in. Ah shit. Let me go down here. Looks like we don't see anything down here. Now see these yellow squares? They're objectives. I'm just going to turn those off so I don't see them. They're meaningless pretty much. Okay, it is 10:15 night. So that's all I have to do. Shit, let me pull out this thing, this timer thing. What's going on with this damn thing? It's supposed to stay out when you move it. Look at that. Have to move it further.